morning, friends. Today I am here. Today we are going to discuss about the emergency. Why emergency preparedness need to be developed. First question is there why emergency procedures need to be developed at a construction project and at anywhere where is work is going on. Despite the all preventive, answer will be same. Despite the all preventive measures the organization may initiate to develop, there are some things related the health and safety at workplace, because there are organization and workers are both are management will be not coordinated at workplace and anywhere in factory and construction project, because they have not understand worker not understand about the in case of emergency at workplace, and also not aware staffs related the in case of emergency, so that a emergency procedures must be developed at construction project. They have helped to reduce of consequences in case of any emergency happen at workplace. So both are collaborations with workers and staffs in case of emergency. In case of emergency, how to handle that situations and and how to save the other familiars, workers, visitors at workplace, so that we have to develop a health safety procedures related the emergency, so that called EPR plan, emergency response emergency preparedness response plan, so that develop at workplace. They prepare above the organization need to be developed procedures, emergency that anywhere and define the role and responsibility in case of any emergency happen at your work. Second question and also asked to anyone in case of emergency, why people needs to be trainings about the emergency procedures, why needs to training to all workers and staff and at workplace, because of once procedures made and equipment procured, the staff nominated trainings need to be provided in case of any emergency, and emergency trainings is given all employee, because of quick actions may be helped the in case of emergency those are at risk at workplace. So you know that some examples will be there. I want to share with you, because of many people at die due to not proper emergency system at workplace. One incident share with you. One person fall from 7th floor's height in lift shaft while working on height, engaged to work concreting pipeline fixing work. That times no use of safety belts. That person's fall from 7th floor height. There is below the area some steel wall, protected steel wall was there, and persons falling and go through or the body part of steel bar, and stomach also cross the stomach and over there steel bars. So someone go through and directly put the person from steel bars and die in workplace. So this situation and need to be handled by competent persons. In case of still work, cut and properly bandage and then go through hospital, that maybe person's life will be maybe save. But in this is happen due to negligence, due to not proper trained person, so that we cannot save a life at workplace. So training is a essential and ensure the everyone's know about the in case of emergency what to do there in emergency situations. Because of if we have to oh, proper trainings conducted, then in case of any emergency happen at your workplace, then all staffs workers will be aware about the emergency, how to handle or how to shifting the person's victim from side accident place to nearest hospitals. Everyone need to trainings, because of think a familiars. Because of if you are going to conduct a trainings, then need to be explained everyone's our family. Suppose that some workers at risk, then this is first thing in our minds, this is our family, and we have to save, we 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 should save the everyone life at workplace. So this is also familiar part. And review the proactively actions life and conduct a evacuations mock drill. Employees should receive a training. Employees should receive a trainings, become a familiar with the safety, building workers, and any in case of fire happen at workplace, to develop their awareness programs to continual. If you are going to conduct a trainings, then also workers was aware about the emergency, how to what is the alarm, how to declare the emergency at workplace, where is assembly points, where is safe access. Everything will be considered in this trainings, and every workers and including staff will be aware about this. So so guys, is training in very important at workplace. And this that to develop their awareness is understood the all visitors and all workers in case of any incident happen at your workplace. So training is very important. If you are going to work on construction project, if more than 500 to 100 people workers, then need to be conducted safety training. Third questions will be there are mentions, why mock drill, why emergency mock drill tested on regularly. If you have a working a construction project, there is some defined by organization. Every 3 months one mock drill should be conducted by all at all levels at project. You know that this is a very important part on last chance and in last effort of save the life in case of happen any accident. You have to take everything, you have to take safety hazards control, everything we have to take actions and proactively work at construction project and any industry that may be chance of in case of emergency happen, then how to handle that handle that emergency situation. Because of I know that some face of problems, some persons not strongly in case of emergency happen, in case of any accident happen, then and very nervous how to handle this situation. So guys, mock drill is very important every 3 months in case of emergency, and emergency procedures were expected in case any emergency happen at workplace. Then how to expectations of emergency teams which are conducted, which are make a emergency team members, then how to handle these situations, and how they have aware or not aware. So This is a mock drills to check the evaluate how much preparedness as with staff equipment everything will be there, and all level understood role and responsibility. If you have conducted a safety a mock emergency mock drill, then and you know that how much workers and staffs and others senior management how at all levels how much aware our role and responsibility in case of emergency at workplace, and how to save the human life in case of emergency. did the emergency did the emergency team handle the equipment correctly? If you have conduct a safety mock drill, then you know that some observer observe some persons how to handle stretchers, how to handle the shifting of victims, how to which are access usings, how to equipment correctly use, and what is the CPR and first aid, how to give and first aids, why needs to first aid electrical, so everything. So we know that and observe that in that mock drill. Some place we have going to conduct EPR mock drills. I have also faced that problem. Ambulance driver not present in workplace because they have go out some work. First aid available, but first aid are not available. Because of this is a root cause. This is a important to first aider, ambulance, and emergency teams which are made by your organization. Some 20 people who will be there firefighter teams. If you have make a safety emergency team, then 5 types of emergency team handle 2 situations. We have to make that at emergency preparedness response team. First is first aider teams, second thing is firefighter team, third is rescue team, fourth is their searching team, five is their assembly point coordinator team, sixth is their mentioned communications team, which are communicate all entire team to responsible for the handle of in case of any emergency situation at workplace. And then most important of test, why mock drill tested, this is most thing of correct use of equipment, correctly use of procedures, and staff behaviors. Also boost of moral whenever you are going to conduct a mock drill. Because of the if you have working at project 500 600 people, then all people are aware about this emergency situations, how to handle, how to support to everyone to go through the hospitalizations. Thanks. If you have working a safety professional, then need to be conscious about the emergency procedure. This is a very important part but at a project. Thanks. If any questions you can consider, you can text a message in my channel. Thanks all of you.